Hey guys, this is the Anime Lab. As we step into the summer, we have seen our fair share of amazing titles from the previous spring season. Today, we will share with you our top 10 anime of summer 2024 to look out for. Sequel seasons were not included in this video, so each title listed will be a brand new release. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like our content, and we hope you enjoy. At number 10, we have No Longer Allowed in Another World. Pulled into an otherworldly adventure with cute side chicks and superpowers, you'd think Osamu hit the jackpot. Nope. From a time before Pixels, the early 20th century gloomy author just wants to find a quiet place to meet his maker, not to rack up XP. Sadly, his poetic demise is constantly thwarted by inconvenient heroics. Dive into the hilariously tragic life of the most reluctant hero. Now, this show is very different from your usual isekai. Usually you have the guy who gets all the blessings from the gods, all the XP, all the power, all the gear, all the girls, but it looks like this guy is purposely trying to die, or at least that's what the synopsis says. Since we like new things over at the Anime Lab, we're excited to see what this show has in store for us. Number 9, we have Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Toka always faded into the background at school. And when he's summoned to another world with his classmates, that still doesn't change. They all acquire top-ranked skills except Toka, who's deemed a failure and cast to the ancient ruins by the goddess Vicious. Turns out his low-ranked skills may not be so useless after all. Now, he seeks revenge against the goddess, and his true nature is revealed. Now, some of us at the Anime Lab actually had the opportunity to read the manga, and it's pretty good. It's very fast-paced and full of action, and we can't wait to see how that does on an animated platform. At number 8, we have I Parry Everything. The Kingdom of Clays faces a dire crisis. An assassination attempt has just been made on its own Princess Lindbergh, and its neighboring countries eye the aftermath like starving vultures, plotting the kingdom's downfall. The ensuing conflict will shape the face of the continent for centuries to come. But Nohr doesn't have a clue about any of that. Having freshly arrived at the royal capital after over a decade of rigorous, isolated training at his mountain home, he's dead set on achieving his childhood dream of becoming an adventurer, even if the only skill he possesses are useless ones. At number 7, we have Pseudo Harem. Eiji Kitahama joins the drama club with dreams of having a harem, like the ones from his favorite manga. Rin Nanakura, an underclassman, finds herself crushing hard on Eiji and tries on different personas in his presence to win him over. No matter how she acts, one thing is certain: her feelings for Eiji continue to grow stronger. Will she ever be able to tell him the truth and be herself? Will Eiji ever recognize her feelings? Well, You'll just have to find out on this up and down romantic comedy.
どうすればそんな演技ができるんですか？好きな人ができるとね、自分の感情の
嫁はリリエル。3次元の女子には興味はないんでな。
先輩なら信用できると思った
At number 6, we have 2.5 Dimensional Seduction.
大好きなあのキャラが
Okamura,
現実にいるって
the president of the school's mega club, claims that he has no interest in real
センターの
girls.
扉へ。本物だ。
He's your typical otaku, obsessed with sexy, fictional 2D manga characters, especially one known as Lilio.
などっては。
Then the new school year starts, and a real 3D girl named Lilisa, whose passion is cosplay, joins the club.
先輩のことどう思ってんの？
Lilisa convinces Okamura to become her photographer,
立派な歌
and guess who her favorite manga character is?
全て一緒にやると。
Not only
そう
that,
約束したんだ。
but Lilisa is into modeling the fetishy stuff.
二人でやればなんとかな
The
る。
boundaries between 2D and 3D start to blur as this hot-blooded romantic comedy unfolds.
写真はコンビで作るでござる。
今日はよろしくね。
リリサはすごいよ。
負けりんだ。
親同士のいきなりの再婚。それによっ
At
て
number
生じた
5,
兄弟関
we
係
have Days with My
遺
Stepsister.
伝子が主張するような親近感は
Now,
なく
I know what you guys are thinking.
互いに積み重ねた
This is
歳月
not that.
のものだから考えて
When
み
his
るのも
father
当
remarries,
然だろう
Yuta Asamura winds up sharing a roof with his new stepsister, Saki Ayase, the hottest girl in his grade.
こういうすり
Carrying the scars of their parents' troubled divorces, they vow to maintain a respectful
スタンスで
distance.
行こう綾瀬さん
But what starts as cautious camaraderie blossoms into something deeper from shared experiences.
綾瀬あきこです。
Is it admiration,
同居か。
familial love,
こんなん
or something more?
スキンシップだよ兄貴。
もし色恋に目覚めたなら遠慮なく言えよ。
俺たちは
ミラーシュか。
At number 4,
私はあなたに
Alia sometimes hides her feelings in
救いよう
Russian.
がないバカだったみたいね。
Alia is a transfer student enjoying popularity at her new high school, often sporting a cold shoulder while earning high marks in class.
オタク友達と電話で2時
She
間
ignores her nerdy classmate, Kuze Masachika, except for when she blurts out a flirtatious line to him in Russian.
気づいてない。
Little does she know, Kuze understands Russian, though he pretends not to. Let's see where this wacky love story takes them. Now here, if you haven't noticed, we have the classic trope of the biracial, bilingual, half Japanese, half Russian main female character. But since this is one that we're keeping a close look at the Anime Lab, we can say that there's a good balance between the romance, the comedy, the drama, and overall so far it's been a pretty good show.
悪い戦略だ行こうぜあや
時々ボソッとロシア語で出れる隣のアーリャさん。
300秒。
At number 3, we have Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World? Now, I know what you guys are thinking.
生まれてたら
It's another isekai. Well, technically, it's more of like an alternate universe, multiverse kind of show.
だから
But
恋は
anyways,
2年後の人類庇護庁に
in a world where humans triumphed in a great war, Kai guards sealed crypts containing their enemies. But when World Rebirth overwrites history, he's thrust into an alternate reality where humanity lost the war, and he's been forgotten by everyone he knows. Now, this lost hero must rise to restore the world's balance. And so far, this is just your basic good versus evil type of show. So it looks like we have plenty of action, a little bit of mystery, and maybe even some romance in there. Who knows? But this is one title that we're looking forward to watching and covering at the Anime Lab.
運命の憎悪に巻き込まれた者この剣を手放す世界座標の鍵コードホルダーを
At number 2, we have Wistoria, Wand and Sword. A hard-working boy named Will enters a magic academy in hopes of becoming a great sorcerer. Unfortunately, there's a fatal flaw in his plan. He lacks the ability to use magic. Amid the cold stares of his classmates and instructors, Will feels discouraged at times, but he presses on, forward with unwavering determination. He can't use a wand, but he can wield a sword in his battle to reach the top of a magic-dominated world. He just needs to believe in his own unique strengths and remember the promise he made with someone precious to him. So, I know we've seen this trope before, where we have the main character who seemingly doesn't have powers, or he doesn't have the same powers as someone else, but he has his own unique skill set that enables him to overcome other obstacles and difficult odds. And honestly, I love those stories. And so this show also has a lot of good animation and choreography. So we'll be taking a look at this, and we'll be covering this show as well. And lastly, at number 1, we have Elusive Samurai. In the year 1333, the Kamakura shogunate government comes crumbling down. A trusted vassal, Ashikaga Takauji, betrays the shogunate and organizes a rebellion. Hojo Tokiyuki, the rightful heir, escapes the massacre with a Shinto priest named Suwa Yorishige to Kamakura. On the run and fighting to stay alive, Tokiyuki sets in motion his plan to reclaim his birthright. Now, this show has everything: violence, gore, comedic relief, and amazing animation. The combat sequences are just surprisingly well put together. And there you have it. This is our top 10 2024 summer anime. If you like this kind of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. We have more on the way, and thanks for watching.
あなた様の中の英雄は輝く